Howdy folks, how's everybody doing today? We got a rather unique problem I'm going to attempt to tackle today. This may be an epic fail or an epic win. Okay, what you're looking at there is one of the windows, upper pane in my house. Okay, so what you're looking at the window there, it's the top one. They're double hung, they pop out, they're easy enough to remove. The problem I have is the seal is broke on these two. I put them in this room so you didn't notice them as much. And if we go over here, let's go for a field trip. You can probably tell in the video that glass there has also got a broke seal. So these are Reliabuilt windows, got them at Lowe's, I don't know, back 2011, 2012. And they said, yeah, they're a lifetime warranty. So it's like, great. You know, I went down there and they sent me the 3 windows, which are sitting in the back of my truck at the moment. If you look out the window there, you can see them sitting back in there. Well, I went and looked at it and it's like, what the hell? Yeah, they sent me glass only. And they did not mention this when I went to Lowe's. Of course, you know, jumped through the hoops as to how to get these things replaced. But anyway, I get them here and, you know, I was going to take them out of the truck this morning. It's like, what the hell? I'm missing the frame. There's no frame around this. It's just glass. And I was like, okay, well, how do I fix this? Well, also too, the downstairs window, the balance spring, which you're right there, you can't really see it here, but there's a spring that rides up in this channel as my finger's going up here, and it goes there. Now, those are in this channel, and there's no way to get these pieces out of here. So I did kind of Google that, and apparently they make a tool to where you can spread these two. You put one above and one below, and then you kind of spread it evenly, and you can kind of pull these things out. Well, that's going to be fun. I was kind of hoping that there was a slot. I took this piece off. I'll show you downstairs when I go back down there what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't think I have anything in the garage that I can even use to spread that. And oh man, what a pain in the ass. You know, can't something just be simple for once? But anyway, back to this dilemma. Got to figure out how to get this glass out of here. And you know, I kind of Googled some stuff and it's like, well, I'm not really seeing anything. So looking at the window, this is you're looking at the outside. You know, what faces outside. Because if you look on the inside, you can see that there is nothing that's going to pop off. So I was looking at these and it's like, well, shit, I can't cut these. I don't want to cut those because I don't have, I'm sure they make an adhesive where they glue these things, you know, plastic weld them back together. So there's got to be another way to do this. And so I went out, got some of my car trim tools, and it kind of looks like this edge right here where my finger's running can be popped off. And I'm kind of thinking that I can take this off and then take this glass out, put the new glass in, and then I have to get my rubber mallet and tap it back down. But we're going to test this theory here. I have no clue. I'm not a window guy. So yeah, so let's try to see if we can get this up under this lip here and pull it up. Definitely don't want to use anything metal. I mean, if it breaks the glass, it's, I guess, really no big deal, but I don't know, man. That doesn't look like it's going to do what I want it to do. I can't tell. It looks like there might be a seam running along where my finger is, but I can't, it's not I mean, I can definitely get this tool in here. I don't want to break it because if I break it, well, that's the other thing. On the sticker for the glass, it says discontinued, glass only. Okay, so actually, I'm pretty honking ticked about this, but I don't. Trying to pry up a little bit. I don't see where that is going to separate, but it looks like it should. So let's try this other side. I don't know, man. This ain't looking too good. I don't know. I can see where the corners will lift up, but and I did look, there is this top piece right here where my finger's pointing. That's, you just pull that in and you can actually pop that out. Let me try it now because I popped it out earlier. And I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna get the camera out, see if we can figure this out together. See, that'll come right out. But looking down in there, which I know you can't see, right in here, if I'm looking at this side of the window, it looks like there's a bunch of some sort of plastic weld in there, and it doesn't look like, from what I can see, how to pop that out. Yeah, here I was all excited thinking, easy peasy. And I knew the front window, that picture window in the front that I just showed you, I knew that was going to be a little more of an issue to get that out because it's fixed in place. But yeah, so quite the dilemma here. I did see one video, but it was a different style of window, and they used what they called a sash tool or something like that. It looks like a big metal scraper. But how do I get this off without breaking it? Because then I'm going to be screwed. Yeah, it's a little fogged up. It's not horrible. But I wanted to try it on one of these before I tried to do that picture window because it's the same thing. There's no frame around it. And if I take that out and it's broke, then I'm going to be missing a whole side of my picture window in the front of the house, which I do not want to do. So I don't know. I can go down to Lowe's, and ask them what the hell. Yeah, not good. Not good. So I thought I'd bring you guys along to see the dilemma I have, and I was kind of hoping that this tool, looking at that edge, would be enough to pop this up, but apparently it's not, and I don't see any other way to remove that without cutting it. There is a screw, kind of right there. There's a Phillips. But I think that is just holding the pivot thing, this right down here. That's just holding that in place. That looks, there's these two holes here. They look like to me weep holes. So yeah, I am a bit perplexed. Nothing new there. Silly me, thinking this would be an easy job. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to pause this because like I said, I don't want to break this glass, or I don't want to break the frame. I ain't worried about the glass because I got replacement glass. I don't want to break the frame. What to do, what to do. No clue, man. I am stumped on this one. Yeah, and I really did not want to run to Lowe's today. I got so much crap I need to get done. I got 2 freaking days to do it. And that's going to be another hour drive down there and back to find out that they have no clue, because they're going to have to get a hold of Reliabuilt and find out what the deal is. So, it is what it is. Alright, I'll pause this and see what I can come up with, and then I'll bring you back once I have a solution. So, hang tight. Okay, I think I'm making some progress. This does come out. Let me turn my screen around. This does come out. So, what I was doing was taking this plastic pry bar and shoving it up under here, and you can kind of hear it pop a little bit. And then use this one here, and you can see where that gap is, and then just kind of, I was trying to peel it away, which is what it did do. So it must, there's a channel that it sits down inside there. I'm trying to do this without messing up the that plastic housing. So it does pry up a little bit, and I noticed when I was messing with the other window, I could see it separate, but I need to get this corner out. Let's see if that one's a little bit wider. Yeah, I think if I can just get like this piece out and the other piece out, because it does, there's a gap between the glass and this edge. So I'm just being very careful because I don't want to break it. See, and I hear it popping, but what's it popping on? To say it's a nerve-wracking is an understatement. Okay, so see, I got that loose. Now I can just kind of go down it, pull that way, and lift up. Ah, hot diggity, man, hot diggity. Okay, now do I have to do all 4 sides? Okay, so let's put that piece there. So that's this side, this is the edge. Now that I got those out, can I get this up under here? And kind of mess with one corner, or do I got to go down and kind of pop it? take this one, kind of get it away from that edge. Because if I can get the one edge out, then I can kind of go along like you see me do on the other one. It's just getting started. That one's a little too thin. Let's try this thicker one. Okay, well, you see me over here messing with that, so I'm trying to figure out what the secret is to getting this first edge popped out, because then you can walk it down and peel up at the same time, but I think you got to get it away from see, that's almost out. What a pain in the butt. Okay, slide this thing back down. Okay, so you just got to get it in there enough to release it, and then just kind of pull it down. Okay, so that's that side. Can we pop the glass out now with looks like there's some sort of wedge in there too. I did bring the other window up here. We'll look at that here in a minute. Okay, I'm trying to keep my stuff oriented right. Honestly, I don't know if the popping is doing anything, but you got to be able to get something down in there to separate it from that channel. And I think that's kind of the key. I think. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a window guy. Gotta come out of there. Yeah, you see I'm working over here. So let's try this. We'll see if we can figure the pattern for this. So if we put that into there, twist, and then take another one. And see, I just push it right back in. Let's try this fatter one. Get it down in that gap. It's just getting it out, that first piece. Once you can get that out, then you see me walk it out. It's just getting it started. And I definitely don't want to use any metal in there. Let's try this big fat edge again. what is the trick? I haven't figured out the trick yet, guys. Other than I know that it's got to come away from that edge. So if I get under it, pull forward, like that is. So get under it, pull forward, and there it is. Okay, so now is the glass going to just pop out of here? Of course it's not. All right, so now how do you get the glass out? Genius. Looks like there's these rubber pads down in here. Right there's one. There's one on each end. The bottom. There's nothing at the top. So if we try pushing out. You know, I wonder if this is like siliconed down in there. I really should be wearing gloves in case this breaks. That could hurt just a little bit. Okay, there's got to be some sort of adhesive holding that window into there. Otherwise, you could get water, you know, down in there. Let's see if I can see anything down in that track, down where that window's sitting. Yeah, looks like there is something black. And I'll bet you. You know, it'd be nice, you know, if they're going to do this and send you this replacement glass, say, hey, you're going to need this, you're going to need this. Is that too much to ask? And you would think with a lifetime guarantee, lifetime, mind you, lifetime, that they would ship the whole freaking window. Okay, so there's got to be some sort of adhesive holding this window in place. So, what now? I mean, if there's adhesive in there, it's some strong stuff. Because I'm pushing on it, and it ain't budging. This is so freaking annoying. But, it's a great learning experience, right? That's why we do this YouTube stuff. Yeah, there's definitely like some sort of double-sided tape or something. And I do not have. I mean, I got some 3M stuff out there, which actually that's probably what it is. Some 3M adhesive. I don't know if I got enough. Well, I could just do one if I can get the darn thing out. I know one thing I could try is bringing the heat gun up here and heating a corner of it and see if I can peel it up. Yeah, you just gotta be careful because A, you don't want to get the glass too hot and crack it, which window shot anyway. B, you don't want to melt the plastic. And I do not have a tool that is going to be narrow enough. I don't think you'll get enough leverage with this thing. We'll find out. Let's see if I can get it under like this corner here. Should probably be wearing safety glasses too, just in case this thing popped out of there. Well, no, it didn't break, so. Is it loosening? I do believe it is. It's hard to tell, but let's try this side. See if we can get a corner of it to come up. Yeah, it's moving. Okay, so then if we go out to this side, yeah, I got my finger shoved up under there. Oh, you know, that fucking window cracked. That is what's in there. And I really should go get some gloves because that window's cracking. Okay, let me go get some gloves, because I don't want to keep pulling on this thing and have it crack in half and not wear gloves. That could be very bad. But you can definitely, I can push on it now. I think if I can just get like this corner here and that corner down there kind of loose, maybe pull it up. I know the heat gun will work. Yeah, maybe if I get the heat gun and then heat from this side, because that's the bottom, and loosen it up. So I do have a rug down here on the floor. We can try that. So let me take this, set it down here on the floor. I'll move you guys over. Alright, so let me go get my heat gun and some gloves. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got safety glasses on. I got a pair of my leather gloves. I got some of my 3M double-sided tape. And I always forget to turn that stupid screen around so you can see, I can see what you're seeing and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we do know this window is cracked, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I know the heat gun will soften this double-sided tape, and my thinking is, since I'm an idea man, is that we can, and this is in the same orientation that I took it off the bed, so I got the other window over that way to my right, and we'll take a look. We'll unwrap. It's in bubble wrap still. We'll see if we can get this out, because does the orientation matter? I have no idea. I guess as long as the, whatever you call the things on the inside are facing up, I don't think it matters. I could be wrong, but let's try putting this way. We're gonna do this on low. Actually, let me put it on high, and I'll run it around the edge. And not stay in any one spot too long. and not catch the carpet on fire. You can hear that glass crunching. Now I suppose I could go from the top down, but let's see if that yielded anything. Not really. Well, I was hoping that would work. However, you know what we might be able to do is lay that back down. It's still kind of soft. Grab our two pry tools and lift it back up and see if we can get in the inside edge here. And kind of roll down the window. Is up there. And then have this thing pop out. Okay, so that appeared to do the trick. I'm just trying to be really careful, guys, because that pane is broke. Try heating that up again. Whoa! Not like I didn't see that coming. Oh, be careful, because I'm going to have glass everywhere now. It's already broke. Okay, so I got to be able to get the rest of this out of here now without it cracking all, breaking all into the main pieces. Okay, so that is a little spacer. Put that right back there. Still trying to be careful because I don't want to. Okay, so let's flip it this way. And probably you shouldn't be wearing shorts in this either. One side is really just stuck in there. There's definitely some sort of adhesive. I see it down in there. I'll zoom you guys in here once I got this out. Oh, great. Part of the window is stuck down in there. Okay, so the latches are I don't know what the hell that is, but we got that glass stuck in here. Oh, that adhesive, that adhesive, I don't know if you can see it, is gray, and that is what is holding the two parts together. So now I'm just trying to separate this broke piece. God, you piece of crap. Definitely have to go get the vacuum. I'll take this thing out and shake the hell out of it. I think, I don't know what that stuff is, but scrape it back off there. So I have some left down in there. It looks, I mean, it kind of looks like 3M tape, but that's all I got, so that's what I'm going to have to use. Okay, come on off there. Okay. The window is out. I will have to, looks like most of it's intact. That piece is there, that piece is there. The part where I'm pointing, that is the latch. So, because I know we spun it around. And there's a thing there. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any pieces. I'm going to pause you a minute because I need to get this glass up off this carpet. So I'm going to have to get the vacuum. And then we will, I'll take the vacuum, and I'm just going to take a piece of this 3M tape here, and I'm going to put this right here in this corner because that part peeled up with that glass. And I brought it up. Sticky stuff, I might add. It looks pretty thin. That stuff is, I don't know if it's double-sided or not. I mean, obviously it's double-sided, but I don't think it's sticky double-sided. So that piece, there's a little pads. There's one there, one here. And I don't see, let me get on this broken piece, if, no, I don't see anything. Okay, so I think there was only 3. All right, so let me pause this. I'm gonna get the vacuum this up. I'll suck any debris off that thing, and I will be right back. Okay, the glass is cleaned up. Well, not really, it's all in right there. Okay, here's the replacement window. There's a sticker on it. I'm guessing it says low E outside. So I am going to assume that that is the outside facing glass. I can't really discern which is which just by looking at it. So, I mean, I have this one here, but it doesn't look. Okay, so that is the bottom and this is the outside. So no, there's no indicator to see, because I was kind of looking right. Let me get you up here. I was kind of looking to see, like right here where these pieces join, if they looked any different on one side versus the other. But as you can see, where my foot is, no, they don't. Okay, so let's go with that part is the outside. That, well, the part where the sticker is, I'm assuming that's the outside. So the way this is laying, the inside is facing down on the carpet because that's where the latch is. And those latches are the curtain. These latches right here. So that would be the inside. I'm bubble wrap exploding here, guys. Okay, so with that said, how is the best way to attack this issue? So remember, we got the 2 pads there. There's a pad. Yeah, you can see right there where my foot is, there's a pad. And then there's a pad right here, and there's a pad right there. So I'm guessing we'll put that side in first. That way it's up against them. And then lay it down this way. That's my guess. Because you can't, look at this other window here, without taking that channel off, you can't see where those pads are. So I did put a small piece of 3M tape there. Yeah, we're going to see. Let me get my gloves. This has definitely been entertaining. Not what I expected. No, I expected to have this replacement windows in, well, I know the front window was going to be a challenge because it's fixed and it's screwed in and I think siliconed in place, and but I thought these would just be, I mean, you see how, they pop right out, you lower it, tilt it in, and it's got the little channel in there and it goes right in it. So let's put this in here and smush it up against that. And we got that pad right there. And I'm guessing that is it. like I said, they got a lifetime warranty. So if it comes flying out of here, well, guess what? Oh, well, we're doing this again. Okay, so that's butted up against that pad. That's butted up against that pad. So we should be able to take one of these and push that back down in there. Okay, so that's one. And we'll do a side. I'll have to mess with that. I wonder if I ought to leave like them corners up, because that is sticking up. I don't know. We'll deal with it here in a minute. See what we come up with. I mean, at least worst case, the way I look at it is, you know, I know how to do it now, so, get down in there. Kind of bend that one up a little bit. I think that channel is a little bent. Pull down. I'll go around and snug those up here in a sec. So does this make me a skilled window repair person? Oh, that just popped right out of there. Wasn't that dandy? I don't think so. I think I'll angle that one up. Get that end in. That end's in. I don't like how that's just kind of flapping like that, though. It wasn't like that when we took it out. No, it wasn't flapping like that. Well, let's just hope the damn window don't come flapping out of there. Which, no, it shouldn't, because it'll be up against that frame. Trying to, let's see, on this one here, yeah, there's, looking to see if like one kind of overlap the other, but they don't. Looks like they butt but right up next to each other. But see, this one, that one's in. Unless, need to pry up on this one a little bit. I don't want to do that. And I definitely don't want to push too hard on anything and risk cracking this new glass. That one's just loose in there though. What is the deal with that? Well, maybe that's fine. I mean, there is a weep hole in the bottom. So if water was to get in behind here, it'll drain out. But I'm kind of puzzled as to why the other ones are all snapped in there tight. So what am I missing here? Let's take this side back off. Or move it up. See? I don't know. See? You hear that? It's just kind of loose. So, and I'm trying to figure out why it's loose. Well, that ain't doing squat, guys. Okay, well, let's test something here. You know what? I think I'm going to have to re-3M tape this whole thing, which I'm not going to do in this episode because I need to, my 3M tape will, I think it'll work. I need to measure how wide this is. Because I need something maybe just a hair wider. And that way I know the window is actually stuck in there. So the last thing I want to do, like I said, I think the window frame is, and we're going to test this theory here in a minute, we'll hold it in place, but I need to measure how wide this is, maybe get another roll. Then I'm going to take all this back out, which I don't think that's going to be an issue because I can push on it. But I'm just kind of puzzled. Wait a minute. Did I do what I think I did? I did. Here's the sticker, guys. It says outside. I've got it on the inside. So, oh geez. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna have to get some other 3M tape, something that has a smidge wider. Now I'm gonna pop the glass back out and then peel up all that stuff that was on the inside, the black existing 3M tape, which is a real pain in the ass to do, so I have to get some Goo Gone or something or other and put it on it. But I think for the time being, this will work just fine. Yeah, I don't like how this is looking. Okay, we got this piece right here, which is not sitting flush. And I can see it's bumped up. Well, just dandy. Okay, maybe one day I'll stop at Lowe's too and actually bitch and complain to them about this whole process. You know, and lack of information, lack of giving you all the parts that you need. You know, if they're going to make you do this, then they should include the 3M tape or whatever that tape is that's inside there. You know, so you have the right stuff to do the job. And thank you, Lowe's, and thank you, Reliabilt. That is sarcasm, guys. Yeah. Because I don't know if you can see this far edge right here. It's up away from the glass. And I know when we took this off, it was all flush. But I also suspect that the 3M, we're going to call it the 3M tape, may have been kind of bunched up. So it's not, the glass is not sitting flush down in there. But let's see here. I want to, I'll turn you guys up over here. Maybe over here. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed. This glass does not come flying out of here. That's why I want to kind of verify that that frame is indeed going to hold it in place. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but let me get you over here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so right there, I don't know if you can see, that glass is moving. So that was definitely a adhesive type tape. So I will stop at Lowe's and say, hey, send me the tape. And then while they're at it, I'm gonna see if they can send, well, they said they're discontinued. So I don't think they're going to be able to send me those pieces. We gotta rescue. Come on, buddy. Get out. There you go. Go live your life. Okay. Yeah, kind of disappointing, but like I said, I don't think it's going to go nowhere. And at least we know how to do it now. So let's put this window up. It definitely is not going to fall out, so that's a plus. So let's go ahead and put the other window in. I gotta get rid of all this glass. Of course, and I don't know. I mean, wrong way. That sticker says, I'll show you. We'll zoom in on it. Maybe you can leave me something in the comments, because it's probably going to be another week or two. I'm just going to leave that one locked. See if we can zoom in. I don't know if it's focusing on that, but it says low E outside. grid. But I don't know, just because the sticker's there, is that the outside of the window? That I don't know. I will have to run that by, I guess, Lowe's, have them ask for reliability. I don't think it matters one way or the other, honestly, but it's in there for the time being. I still have to do the other window, and then I have to do the front window. But I'm going to see if they will graciously provide me the sticky 3M type adhesive. And this one should be easy to pop back out because it's not stuck. So I would like to have that other stuff on hand before I tackle the other window, and definitely the one in the front of the house. So that's where we are, guys. I got some broken glass to clean up, and let's see here. It's 12:30. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So at least we, hey, we know how to do it. Just definitely have your replacement window on hand, because more than likely you're going to break the old one. And a heat gun. The heat gun did help. And those scraper tools, those plastic tools I was using are for car trims and stuff like that. You can get a set of those on Amazon. I don't remember how much they are. I've had them things for forever. But I will wrap this one up. Thanks for hanging out with me, figuring out how the hell to do this. And yeah, I'm going to, actually, let me take you downstairs. I'm going to pause you. I'll take you downstairs, and I want to show you the balance springs and the fiasco that is going to be. So hang tight a sec. Okay, see right here? That's the spring. And it mounts into that, and then it comes up the window and mounts into this thing right here. Okay. Here's my box of parts. No instructions. No nothing. So, you can move these around, okay? You can see me moving it around. There's no way to get it out. There's a Phillips right there that I'm gonna have to remove. So I can slide this thing all the way up, all right? But the problem, and I don't know if you can see, focus, that is inside that channel on both sides. There is no nothing along here to be able to lift that out. Now, I did watch a video where it's the same style thing, and they had to use a spreader tool. They had to put it up here and then here, and kind of bend this out carefully without breaking it. I don't have that tool. I don't know how much that tool is, but I will look it up. So when we go to do this, I will give you a price of what that tool is. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the top. You see where the corner is? Right there. And I'm going to get my Dremel tool, and I'm going to cut a notch into that. The length of the longest one. I don't know if it's that one or the other one. I think they may be the same length. And I'm going to cut basically like here and here, and then trim that off so we have a little notch. I mean, if those tools are cheap, I mean, like under 20 bucks, I may get it. I mean, I may use it again sometime. I don't know. I've never had a need for one. But yeah, we'll figure that one out, and then I got to figure out how to, because that spring's got a lot of tension on it. How do I know? If you look right here, when this thing broke, okay, that thing shot down and busted through where my finger's pointing. So it's got a lot of tension on it. So, and the spring itself, what you're looking at there, those right there, those springs, they ride, let me get my finger back here, right, they ride on the inside of that. And it goes up to this piece, and then it goes to that piece. So, and actually may be a pretty simple procedure. I'm not sure, but I know there's a Phillips screw right there where my finger is. And then there's one on the other side, which I guess is a limit. So let's put this one out, see. It stops at that screw, and that's probably what it's for. But yeah, so time will tell, and we'll figure out what needs to be done. So Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll catch you on the next video. See you guys. Alright guys, I'm going to tack a little bit onto the end of this. I did not know this, but that tape that is inside there is called window glazing tape. It is basically a double-sided 3M tape. So I will stop at Lowe's one day this week and see, actually I will insist that they provide that to me for free, because Reliability should have known that when we replace that glass, you have to replace that tape, because that is what creates the seal and keeps that thing stuck inside that frame, which we kind of figured that, you know, with all the issues is getting it out and having to heat it up. I did put the window in not only upside down, but inside out. I looked at the other window, well I looked at the one I did, and you can see a screw coming through, a little Phillips. And I looked at the other window and that screw is up at the top. And so, I mean, I don't know if the glass really matters inside out wise, but it'll be easy enough to fix because it's not stuck in the frame. I did test it to make sure that the window wouldn't pop out, and I put the screen up too, just to provide a little more support in case we get a really windy day or whatever, and to make sure it doesn't come flying out. So anyway, I need enough of that glazing tape to do 2 of those exact size windows, and then that picture window that I showed you in the front of the house, I gotta do that one too. So, oh, and I did want an update on the jaws or the spreaders. That tool is like $130+, and people were saying it's a crapshoot because a lot of times it tends to crack the frame. So I think what I'm going to do is what I explained when I was in there, is just cut a notch into it with my Dremel tool and take it out. It'll be at the top and you won't really notice it unless you're specifically looking for that. So that's going to be the easiest thing to do, and I've got diamond bits and cutters, and I can cut right through that because it's plastic, so it'll probably just melt, and pop them things out and get it fixed. But when I do that video, I'll do a video on that too, showing you guys how to do that, because you're going to be learning with me. I've never done one of those things. So, but anyway, I hope you got something out of this video with how to take that glass out. Yeah, super pain in the ass, so, but it is doable, and you don't have to pay somebody to do that, because I hate paying anybody to do anything, because I'm cheap. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next window one, probably the front of the house, and that spring, balance spring thing. So, take it easy.